Good morning, Course 1. Welcome back. It's Mr. Belke here with another exciting lesson. Today we have Lesson 95, which is found on page 493 in your books, Reducing Rates Before Multiplying. All right, let's get to it. Since Lesson 70, we've practiced reducing fractions before multiplying. So if I had something along the lines of 3/4, my pencil might break. Let's hope it can hang on throughout the lesson. 3/4 times 2/5 times 5/6. All right, so what can we cancel top and bottom? Well, we could do a 2 goes in there once, 2 goes in there twice, 5 goes in there once, 5 goes in there once, 3 goes in there once, 3 goes in there 2 times, 1 times 1 times 1 is 1, and 2 times 1 times 2 is 4, so this would reduce down to 1/4. Now, what we're going to be working on today is canceling units. So for instance, if I was going for a walk and I was traveling at 4 miles per hour, so 4 miles in every 1 hour, and I was walking for 2 hours, okay, 2 hours over 1, how far did I travel? Well, in this case, I'm not canceling these things. I'm canceling the hours with the hours, okay? So if I traveled 4 miles per hour for 2 hours, 4 times 2 is 8, and now the rate that is left is miles. So I traveled a total of 8 miles. Makes sense if I'm going 4 miles per hour, and I'm doing that for 2 hours. In the first hour, I would have gone 4 miles, plus another 4 miles in the second hour for a total of 8 miles. Okay, not 8 hours. That's important to note. So let's look at example 1. Example 1 says multiply 55 miles per hour by 6 hours. Okay, 55 miles per every 1 hour times 6 hours. Okay, and I can put that over 1 because anything divided by 1 is itself. Okay, so hours will cancel with hours. One's on the top, one's on the bottom, they can cancel out, and then my label is going to be miles. So now what I'll have to do is 55 times 6. 55 times 6. 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 5, 30 plus 3 would be 33. So my answer would be 330 over 1, which is the same as 330. And my label now is miles. So I traveled a total of 330 miles if I'm going 55 miles per hour, and I'm doing that consistently for 6 hours. I'd have 55 in the first, 55 in the second hour, third hour, fourth hour, fifth hour, and sixth hour. I've traveled 55 miles in each of those hours for a total of 330 miles in 6 hours. All right, let's take a look at example 2. Example 2 says multiply 5 feet by 12 inches per foot. Okay, multiply 5 feet. 5 feet is the same as 5 feet over 1, times 12 inches per foot. Okay, now in this one, what can I cancel? I can cancel feet and feet, and then I'm left with the label of inches. 5 times 12 is 60. 1 times 1 is 1, so 60 over 1 is 60, and the label that I have is inches. All right, so we're canceling out the labels here. Pause the video at this point, and what I would like you to do is let's do letter D. Okay, letter D. So pause the video, complete letter D. All right, let's take a look at letter D. So we have 160 kilometers I should move that over. 160 kilometers in 2 hours. And I want to know how far could I go in 10 hours. Okay, now we cannot, in this one's special because we're not only canceling our label, but we can also reduce 2 and 10, or 2 and 160, whichever way you want to go. Let's do 2 and 10, okay? 2 goes in here 1 time, 2 goes in here 5 times. So now I have 160 times 5. 5 times 0 is 0, 5 times 6 is 30, and 5 times 1 is 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'd have 800, and our label is kilometers. Okay, so if we're traveling at a speed of 160 kilometers in every 2 hours, and we're going for a total of 10 hours, we would have traveled a total of 800 kilometers. That's it. Your assignment is 1 through 30 evens. If you have any questions, feel free to call, text, email, or see me online between 9 and 10 o'clock. Have a great day.